recent developments in India, where Prime Minister Modi tried to crack down on the huge black economy in India, which actually, I think accounts for most of India's economic activity. Very few people in India actually pay tax. And he tried to do that by abolishing high denomination notes. Has that actually worked?
Well, it's worked in a way. It's flushed a lot of what they call black money in India. It's flushed it out of people's pockets and saves into the official banking system, because unless you get your money in the bank by the end of December, the notes that are being abolished, they won't be any value at all. But it has actually had some, unexpected developments in India. It's crippled a lot of small businesses who used to pay their workers in cash. It's crippled a lot of people who used to pay for things by cash payments or get their wages in cash. And it's actually slowing down economic development and economic growth in India. We'll see what happens after the end of December, when the government hopefully will then have more people in the tax system, because people will have paid money into the bank, and if you pay in a certain amount, or you try to buy something over a certain amount of rupees, then you have to notify the tax authorities in India. So it will flush people into the tax system, but I don't think it's going to radically change the use of cash in India in the short term.
That's financial services expert Professor Steve Worthington speaking.
We also have with the housing, the financial sector, I think, reasonably sound.
And in the Financial Review report this morning, there was a report that the IMF has also talked about the policy of negative gearing, and giving a nod to the fact that that might be something that should be instituted. What do you think of that?
It's something that should be instituted or should not be instituted?
Well, there should be curbed the borrowing for things like property.
Well, I guess, the economy has moved from an economy that's been dominated by the mining boom to an economy that's now very reliant on housing. And I guess both of those are quite unhealthy situations to be in. So if we were to curb negative gearing, there's no doubt that would have an impact on the housing market. How significant has certainly been debated widely in the last few years, but I think it would have a reasonably significant impact on the housing construction market, and therefore on the economy. However, I guess the government does need to position us better for the longer term, where we're not so reliant on mining, we're not so reliant on housing. So that's the challenge, I guess, for the government in terms of reform, is to move us away from a situation where we're both vulnerable to